Alright, hello guys. Just wanted to make not sure if this is going to be a quick video or not, but I saw something the other day on YouTube. Tech Kile posted a video about Frankenswitching, and I'm not trying to call him out, I'm not trying to start anything, but in the video he mentioned that he was trying to Frankenswitch some tangerines with some unwiped stem switches. And I kind of wanted to inform y'all, maybe help y'all out if y'all decided to do something similar, because he did run into some issues, and he said that he didn't really research. And I haven't necessarily done the most research either, but I found some interesting stuff online that I figured might help out some other people. So the issue he was having, now also pay attention, this is a kiwi with an unwiped stem. Kiwis, dragon fruits, and tangerines all have the same housing material. They're all full unwipe, top housing and bottom housing. And this is a unwiped stem. So the issue he was having was because they were lubricated, he was having return issues. There's a very slow return, not sure if you can tell, but it's really mushy and it sounds disgusting. So one thing to note is that the unwiped stems from 415 keys specifically, and I think it's revisions 3 and revisions 4, you shouldn't lube these. For whatever reason, they don't like lube. Not very much anyways. And I think something else that contributes to it is the fact that these are all the same materials. And don't quote me on this. I don't know if this is factual or not, but I think if it's all the same material, then there may be friction issues. But don't quote me on that. That's just something that I feel like I read somewhere, and I can't remember if I'm going to be able to find it later. But one thing I did try with switches like these was spring swapping. So this is the spring that came with the kiwi. I believe it's a 63.5, and I think I switched it out for either a 45 or a 55. I don't remember which one. This is a Dragonfruit with the same setup but a lighter spring, and it functions properly. You hear that snap. And this one is very muddy, very muddled, also a little slow, and very hard to press. Like, this is not satisfying. Obviously I can't show that because it's in my hand and you're watching this on a screen, but that's what it should be like, sort of snappy. There are a million other variations you can use if you're big into Frankenswitching like I am. Those are just some thoughts right there. So I've tried a bunch of other Frankenswitching styles, methods, ideas. This here is a Ganon Yellow with a Otemu silent stem. This one kind of had a similar issue where the standard 60-ish weight spring made the dampeners on here feel mushy, really mushy. So I switched them out for Ganon Yellows, or I put them in Ganon Yellows because it made the dampener feel comfortable to type with. These are silent switches. Don't make hardly any noise. These are Dragonfruit housings with Matcha Latte stems. This is just a long pole stem. Nothing special, but essentially this is like a creamsicle. Really long pole. Super short travel. Super short. I mean, that thing sticks out forever. Pinocchio right there. and I think these are filmed. Not sure if you can see the film. These are JX stems. You can get these on 3D Keebs. I'm not sure if you can get them anymore, but I put them in banana split housings. These are supposed to be a proprietary plastic. There's no specifics on it really. Kind of hard to find any information on that too. But this one also fairly similar. It's just over the end of the housing. These are okay to lube, but they're so smooth. Plus with the lube that was already in the banana split housing, I kind of didn't bother. These are P3 stems. You can get these from Prevail Key Company. They also are just a little longer. These are the stems that are in Epsilon switches and Duroc Palm switches. And I put these in Everglide Aquakeen housings. These aren't filmed. I didn't feel like I needed to film them. But they're pretty smooth. Actually, I think this is more satisfying than the stock stem for those switches. This is a Turquoise Telio with an unwiped stem. This is completely dry. There is no lube in here, and this is absolutely smooth to press. There is no kind of resistance. And the spring that's in here is the one that came with the Telios. I think this is a 63.5 gram spring. Now it's not perfect, and that spring ping is pretty nasty. I definitely wanted to try this out because I've heard good things about the housings and about the stems. I may try some other materials in here, stems, but for right now these are going to be dry. Same thing with these. This is a Generon black ink housing with a unwiped stem. These are great to type on. A lot of people say that they like black inks because they're thock. This is not thocky at all. So if you want a really smooth typing experience and you don't mind a lot of clack, I would highly recommend this. This is a cherry blue, or it was a cherry blue switch. That's an unwiped housing. I'm gonna be honest, I hate these housings. They're terrible. They're way worse than cream housings. And I know everybody says a bunch of bad things about cream housings, but these are way worse. Way worse. So there was a 60-ish gram spring in here. I don't remember the exact weight. And it, putting it in here, it worked and it was smooth. It was just a little heavy for me. So I put a 55 gram spring in here, and I'm quite happy with this. Now it's still a little scratchy because it's a terrible cherry housing, but it does feel nice. I haven't put a complete set of these in a board, but I think these will be okay for standard typing. And this is just a cream stem in a panda housing. Just a thought here, or an idea. This is also a long pole. Panda housings I'm kind of iffy about lubing these. You lube them and they still sound kind of scratchy. I'm not sure if it's because of the housing or because this particular one has a cream stem in it. But this one's got a long pole, obviously. It sticks out a little bit, but definitely not as much as the Matcha Latte does. Recolored creamsicles. So anyway, I hope some of this was informational. Hope somebody got some information walking away from this after watching this video. And yeah, I just thought I'd share some information with y'all. Hope y'all found the video helpful. Like and subscribe. Yeah. and I will see y'all later.